my beautiful gemstones, welcome back to another video here on the Elegantly Banded YouTube channel. I am so happy to have you guys back here. Really quick, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. I've been doing a lot of shorts recently and those have been getting a lot of support, and I've seen the most subscribers I've ever seen on here from those. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you guys are watching this video new to the family, hello, welcome. I just started this channel, so it's really cool to see all the support and the love, and I just wanted to say that it means so much to me. And don't worry guys, more tutorials coming soon. Today we are getting into this wire wrapped ring right here. So this is a close-up of the ring. It is beautiful. This one is a rose quartz bead I have in there. I love this style. It's just so beautiful. They are so simple. It's really just one long piece of wire and we wrap it around the bead. But I see these a lot online and I love the way they look. Everybody does them a little bit different. Some of them are more unique looking. This one I think is just very simple, very clean, and it comes out perfect every time. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. As always, I'm going to go ahead and get into all the tools you're going to need to make this ring. Today we have three, of course. Ring mandrel here. It is a smaller version just so that I have a better grip on the ring while I'm making it, and so that you guys can see it perfectly in the video. So that's my little ring mandrel. And then I have my needle nose pliers here. It is looking like I might need some new ones, but let's just ignore that for today. And then I have my wire cutters here, of course, to clip that wire. But this is all that I am using today. So next, let's get into some materials. So starting out, we have my favorite wire here to make rings. It is 20 gauge wire elements. This is tarnish resistant wire, so it is not real gold. It's, you know, it's not the fancy stuff. It is going to eventually tarnish on you if you are constantly washing your hands, using hand sanitizer. So as long as you take your jewelry off, it is just the best case scenario so that your jewelry will stay looking good. Wire elements from the Beadsmith. I get this on Amazon. It is 20 gauge. It is the best wire to make your rings with, just because you can see here it is very flexible. It's not hard to work with, so you're going to want to start with this one. Next, you're going to want to get your beads. I have a whole collection here of beads, and I think today we are going to make a amethyst ring. So here we are, beautiful little amethyst bead. I am obsessed with crystals, you guys. Just one little bead and it's gonna roll away. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I have all my stuff here ready to go. This is the inspiration, you guys. This is the goal today. As always, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to try to leave in as much of the process as I can. So we are going to do this from start to finish. So first, we are going to unravel our wire. Again, I'm not good when it comes to measuring out how much I need, how much I use, just because every size is going to be different, and the amount of times you want to wrap around that bead right there is going to depend how much wire you have. I'm going to say, because today I think I need a size 9, so I'm going to use quite a bit of wire. I'm going to unravel around, honestly, 9 times. So, and then I go ahead and cut from my spool here. Go ahead and put that back right there so it doesn't unravel. That is the worst. So first time we are using the wire cutters here just to clip that right off. There we are. And this is where you are going to want to have all your wire visible. Go ahead and find the middle as best as you can. This bead has to go through. Doesn't matter what end, go ahead and just plop it right in there. Watch her go down. There we are. Once you find that middle, you're going to go ahead and place your bead there, so that way we can wrap around the ring mandrel here. Don't stab your eye with the wire. I have come close many times. So here is what we have. We have the bead right in the middle, or what I am assuming is the middle. You're going to go ahead and grab your ring mandrel, and you're going to go ahead and place it right where you want that size to be. I am at the 9, and you're going to have these little edges here because this ring kind of looks a little wonky when you start. It has that little spacer there. So from here, you're going to want to make sure those sides look a little bit even. This is going to be a little bit more round than this one because we kind of bent it to be a little bit of a square there, but that's okay. So now we are going to keep wrapping around, taking a little bit from each end, wrapping around, because you're going to want this base to have 3 lines here. So we got to keep going. So we got this around once, we got this around once. There we are with our 3 little strands right there. Kept wrapping around. So the wires are going to be all over the place, but this is okay because you want to make sure you have enough wire the first time you do this, because you're going to have a hard time wrapping the rest of it, which has to go around the bead and then also the little coils on the side. So I might have unraveled a little too much here. I think usually I unravel around 7 to 8 times, but I just wanted to be safe. Safe for this tutorial for you guys. So you're going to want to make sure that your lines are perfectly flush together here. Try to squeeze them as tight as you can while pulling on the edges of them. So you hold it down and you kind of just pull this way and you pull this way. Just the way that I wrapped it, I have another line here at the bottom and the top was just wrapped around once. So now we have to go with the flow of the bead. So start wrapping your wire to go around that bead. And same thing on this side here. You're going to want it to go around that bead. And that's okay. That's going to happen. Just go ahead. Make sure you're tightening still around that bead. So that one is going to stay there. This one we're going to keep going around. And there, you have one going up and you have one going down. Now we are going to feed this to go under and around to do the coils. I definitely cut too much. But again, always better to have more than not enough. I always recommend getting a little scrap bucket here. I have one. I put in all my scraps and I reuse them for other pieces, just so that nothing ever goes to waste. But since I got off track there, slide this off of the ring mandrel. I know this is kind of scary, but you're going to have your perfect little coils. Everything's going to be a little separated. That's okay. We're going to pinch everything together once we start going. Make sure you have the ends here nice and close. Go ahead and bring your wire underneath. So this is kind of the way I like to hold it. I like to make sure I'm holding both wires in place. I'm holding these ends together over here, and then I'm bringing this under. And it's so much easier when you have a lot more wire to manipulate it like this, because when you don't have enough, you start struggling to get things where they need to go and bend the right way. At least that's how I found. So I like to do a little light loop around there while I go ahead and do the other side. So I'm flipping around here, going ahead and grabbing my wire, going around this way here, making sure this guy is nice. These are pinched here. And let's keep going around. So here we go. We have very odd looking things going on here. We have our wire kind of hovering around the bead. We have our loops going on here. So now go ahead and put it back on the ring mandrel and make sure your wire is where you want it to be on your bead. You're going to hold it like this, and now you're going to pull on your wire to bring these sides together. You can go ahead and move as you need to. Make sure you're holding things in place here, and go ahead and pull on that. So you're seeing the wires underneath coming closer together. So you just kind of have to keep wiggling and getting it to come as tight as it can get. Remember, you got to do that for both sides. Again, this is why I said having long wire is going to help you get a better hold on everything. And there you have the beginnings of the ring. You see you have your strands going around the bead here. You're getting ready to do your coils. Now from this point, you can go ahead, as you've tightened, slide it off the ring mandrel. And now you're just going to do your coils on the side here. Very simple. These are great for pinching those areas that are kind of loose back together. I only wrap around 3 times. So yeah, look at all this wire I still have left. This will be great to make another ring that's maybe like a size 4 or 5. So from there, everything's nice and tightened. We're going to go ahead and take our wire cutters. Always cut as flush as you can. Sorry, my wire cutters are getting old. I need new tools. I need new tools, guys. Don't look too closely. So here, once you cut, you may not have something super flush and flat. So you're going to have a little part that might be a little scratchy. So that's why I like to go in with these and go ahead and flatten it like that. You can go ahead and pinch together, and you should be all good. Perfect side of the ring. Now we gotta do it on the other side. Go ahead and cut very flush right there. Boop. We do have a little part that's sticking up, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna grab these and we're gonna go in and flatten it. Go ahead and push these together a little bit. Flatten as much as you need to. I always like to go ahead right when I'm done with it. Go ahead, put it back on the ring mandrel. Make sure it is the size you wanted it to be. Here we are with the size ring 9. You can see there's small gaps in the bottom of the ring, but that's not really a big deal. It's okay. It happens. As long as they are not super spread out. See, these have small little gaps in between too. It's okay. It's still gonna function as a ring. It'll be fine. It'll hold up. At this point also, I like to do a little scratch test. So I kind of rub my fingers around the side of it to see if there's any parts still sticking up. And honestly, this is the main reason why these are so bad, because I will go in and I kind of put pressure to those edges so that I'm not scratching. Just because the material of these pliers are like perfect for that. That's why these are very messed up. That's my little hack. Well, not really a hack, I guess, because it ruined my pliers. They're still usable. They just don't look great. But yeah, that is the ring. All nice and done. As you can see, we can see as it compares here to this one. They are gorgeous. This one is a little bit higher up than this one. Overall, they are sisters, not twins. It is okay. They're all going to be very unique and different. That is her all nice and done. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, you guys, that is the whole tutorial. I hope you guys were able to follow along. It went well. I apologize for cutting too much wire. That was embarrassing for me. I can't believe it. But I'm still going to upload this video. I was thinking, let me just redo the tutorial. No. I'm not doing that. Just don't cut as much wire as I did. It depends on a lot of different factors, honestly. I don't know why I unraveled so much. I've just had so many mistakes happen when making jewelry, not cutting enough wire. I think I'm traumatized because I will be making a project and halfway through I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work. It's happened to me so many times, you guys. So I think today I was just really not wanting that to happen. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back soon with another tutorial. Let me know what you guys want to see. Bracelets, more rings, earrings, necklaces. You guys let me know. Or any tools you guys are curious about, or jewelry type questions, let me know. I will try my best to answer them. But until then, I am going to leave you guys here. I hope you guys have a great day, a great week, a great month, because I'll probably see you guys next month with another tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say bye, but bye. Remember, guys, do not cut as much wire as I did. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing for me. Here at Elegantly Banded, we just guess. Every time we make something, we guess. And we use the scraps for later, okay? So my apologies for not measuring anything that I use. How long is this wire? And can we make a ring out of it for you guys? It's like 11.5 inches, I would say. That's my approximation, my estimate. We did it, you guys. We did it. That spare wire came in handy. And you know what? That's beautiful.